Everyone, how's it going? Azren here, owner of the Calgary Language Nerds, and today I'd like to show you some free self-study resources you can use that lead you all the way to fluency. Yes, you heard that right. Free self-study resources that lead you all the way to fluency in another language. Let me share my screen and show you. If you're new to my work, my name is Azren. I am super passionate about learning languages. I speak English, French, Spanish, Mandarin, Gujarati, and I'm learning a sixth language right now. I've dabbled in other languages too. I run and I founded the Calgary Language Nerds. I did that almost 9 years ago as of today, me making this video. My tutors teach one-on-one lessons that lead to fluency, typically within 1 year. I love what I do for work. It brings me a tremendous amount of joy to help people reach fluency and provide tutors with meaningful employment. Now, most people don't ever reach fluency. They just don't. And I think it's primarily, at least one big reason, is because there aren't any comprehensive fluency solutions out there. There are apps, there are books, there are podcasts and YouTube videos and traditional lessons, and they're all helpful, but they're all partial solutions. They move you forward a little bit, but not all the way. And so I made this program called the Guaranteed Fluency Program to take you all the way to fluency. It's like a complete structured pathway to fluency. Now, the thing is, not everyone's going to sign up, and I realize that. Therefore, I decided to make some free self-study resources that you can just use yourself to lead yourself to fluency. The most important resource is the roadmap to fluency. There's a beginner roadmap, there's an intermediate roadmap, and there's an advanced roadmap. So 3 different levels, depending on what level you have. The roadmaps are simple step-by-step instructions on how to progress from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to advanced, advanced and beyond. Very simple step-by-step instructions. It's kind of like having a how-to guide. There's instructions for pronunciation, instructions for grammar, instructions for listening, for reading, everything. It's like very, very comprehensive, and you just follow the step-by-step instructions. The other bonus, which is really cool, in each of these roadmaps, I've given you 3 other free goodies: Resource Bank, a level up tracker, and a fluency self-assessment. The Resource Bank gives you, it's a starter kit of self-study resources. So you have like listening resources, pronunciation resources, grammar resources, reading resources, conversation resources, like a whole bunch of stuff for it. A level up tracker, this allows you to track how much time you've spent on learning languages, and it estimates automatically how much more time you'll need before you level up, before you go from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to advanced, et cetera, et cetera. And it's super, super easy to use, does it all automatically. And lastly, there's a fluency self-assessment. So people often wonder at home, like when they're learning by themselves, they wonder, how do I know if I'm getting better? How do I know? Well, here you can assess different language skills at home for free. So you can be like, is my speaking getting better? I don't know. Well, there's an assessment. Is my pronunciation getting better? I don't know. Well, there's an assessment. You can just do it at home. Am I learning more? Do I know more words than before? I don't know. Well, there's an assessment. You can just do it all at home. And again, this is included in the beginner roadmap. It's in the intermediate roadmap, and of course, it's in the advanced roadmap. And all of this is free, by the way. I'm just giving it. Okay, this is the free side. This is the free stuff in my guaranteed fluency program. I'd love to take a few moments and maybe show you some of the nuts and bolts of these resources so you can see what they look like. So let's start with the resource bank, then we'll do the level up tracker, then the fluency self-assessment. Let's go through all 3. Okay. If you want any of these, by the way, they are free. Just email me. I'll just send it to you. They're just PDFs. I will email them to you. You can email me by going to my website, going to the contact page. There's a contact form. Fill it out. Tell me you're asking for the guaranteed fluency program and the guaranteed fluency documents. I will send it to you. So the resource bank, it looks like this. We scroll down here. As you can see, pronunciation resources, listening resources, reading resources, grammar resources, conversation resources. And I've made all this for French, for Spanish, for Mandarin, for Italian, for Russian, And yeah, those are the languages that in the guaranteed fluency program, in the lesson side of it, the private lessons, these are the languages that we teach. So that's why I chose those languages. The best part is all these resources are free, or like even the whole lists of resources I've made, this entire list, everything in here is free, or it's like really low cost. And there's a fluency self-assessment here. The self-assessment, you can assess one of 4 skills at home. You can assess your vocabulary, assess your pronunciation. You can assess your speaking. So speech rate, like how fast you talk, is one very rough way. It's not like a perfect estimate, but it's a rough way to see if your speaking is getting better. Like if you're talking a bit more fluently, a bit faster, that's a really easy way to tell. And there's a grammar assessment. The vocabulary and pronunciation, they look like this. I'll show it to you. So you fill this in yourself. You write down the alphabet of your language, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Write the alphabet down. If your language has some letter combinations, you write those letter combinations down as well. You know, English has THs and GHs and EAs and SHs and all these different letter combinations. And then you ask yourself, can I pronounce a sound? Yes, kind of, or no. Maybe letter A, you're like, yeah, I can pronounce the A. Great. Letter B, ooh, that's a tough letter. I can't say that one. Letter C, kind of, bit tricky, but I can say it. Letter D, yeah, I can say that. As you can see, as you change these from yes to no to kind of, it automatically calculates a pronunciation score. So over time, you can revisit this and see if your pronunciation is getting better. This is, of course, a self-assessment, not a official assessment by me or one of my tutors, but it's a quick and dirty way to get an idea if you're getting better. The vocabulary assessment looks like this. It looks quite overwhelming, but I promise you it's really easy. It's a whole long list of words. There's 5 word sets. You type a number 1 beside all the words that you know. As you do that, it starts to tally up how many word families approximately you know. And it'll tell you what level that corresponds to. I know it looks like there's a lot. It only takes like 15 to 20 minutes to complete the whole thing. And if you're a beginner, it's actually faster than that. Okay, cool. So there's that. And then lastly, if we pop over here, there's a level up tracker. So level up tracker, most of this, there's a lot of stuff in here. You don't touch most of it. You only touch this. You indicate your level, beginner, intermediate, advanced, right? You touch this here. You decide how much you're going to study per day. Don't touch this section. Don't touch this section. Don't touch this section. It all updates automatically, right? It's all done for you. You only update the bottom section. You write the date you studied, what you studied, how long you studied, and what you did during that study session. As you do that, everything in the top half of this document updates automatically. You'll see how much time did I spend on pronunciation, how much on reading. You'll see in hours how much time you spent on different skills. You'll see how many months away you are from reaching your goal, your fluency goal. You'll see how many hours you studied. You'll see how many more hours you have left, roughly speaking, before you level up. I'm using this myself right now, actually. I use all these resources myself, actually, when I'm learning languages. So those are the free goodies that come with all of these. Well, all of this is free, actually, but those aren't free goodies. These are the extra goodies that come with each of these 3 roadmaps. Okay, these are the extra goodies. So again, we have the resource bank, level up tracker, fluency self-assessment. All that comes with the roadmap to fluency. Okay, cool. So that's the, let me switch my screen share. So if you want any of those resources, I will send them to you for free. Just email me, go to my website. It's in the description box of the of this video. Shoot me an email. Happy to send this stuff over to you for free. And then if you do want to look into my guaranteed fluency program, that isn't free, it's paid. I'll walk you through it quickly. You'll learn all major language skills. So we will explicitly teach you pronunciation, grammar, listening, speaking, writing. We'll explicitly teach it to you. We'll also tell you what to do exactly outside of class. So where these roadmaps are more generalized, it's like generalized for like anyone that has a beginner level or anyone with intermediate, anyone who's advanced, we'll tell you exactly what to do for you, given your levels, your level, your needs, your goals. So it's very, very personalized. So personalized, measurable goals and accountability. Everything's very measurable. You'll know how many hours you've studied, how many classes you've taken, like everything's highly measured. We're the only people, I think, that have clear fluency metrics to my knowledge. So we actually know what fluency means. We've defined it. Like, what does it mean to have intermediate pronunciation, but advanced grammar accuracy, but high beginner? You know, people like language learners are always like, I don't know my level because my reading is kind of like this and my writing is kind of like that. My speaking kind of sucks. My listening's really good though, but then I struggle with this accent. Well, you don't. We can define all that for you. We have all the metrics for it. It's all taken care of. Expert one-on-one instruction, so high quality instruction, very reliable tutors, skilled tutors, experienced tutors, and everyone speaks multiple languages. So we've done this ourselves. We've already done this ourselves. We've learned other languages. Usually there's flexible availability. Sometimes when we're a bit busier, there's less availability, but usually it's pretty flexible. We have morning, afternoon, or evening slots. And that's just because my tutors live in Canada and Europe. So we have multiple different time zones, which means it's more flexible for you. And lastly, fluency is guaranteed. So if you don't level up within 1 year, we keep teaching you for free. Yes, you heard that right. You get more free lessons if you don't level up within 1 year and you follow the program. So if you want to just pay and have something more personalized, more tailored, more straightforward, more streamlined, hey, I'm happy to work with you. There's the Guaranteed Fluency program. If you're looking for something free, well, hey, these roadmaps, all the free resources that come with it, like you're going to be set to go and like ready to rock, ready to get to fluency. So anyway, hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, go to my website, shoot me an email. More than happy to chat with you. And yeah, we'll talk later. Bye-bye. See you.